everything one by one. Okay, guys, welcome to another patch that's coming to Age of Empires 4. We have a new season theme and event, the new Lunar Fair 2024. We are entering into the Dragon's Year, so this is the new Chinese year, the Dragon's Year. You can see the really cool new monument, new portrait, etc. Nobody cares about it. We're gonna get a really good looking reward on February 16th. Nobody cares about it. New map pool, the map rotation that everyone was asking for, hoping for, not a single pro player. We hate the map pool change. So, the ranked map pool, map rotating out is Hidden Valley, thanks God, okay, that's good. Rocky River, I gonna miss it. I think Rocky River is good. Canal, I miss it. I think Canal is good. Golden Heights, I miss it. I think Golden Heights is good. But what will rotate in? Forts, Boulder Bay, Monkey Heights, I love it. I have no problem with Monkey Heights. That's good. And Four Legs. So fourth, Boulder Bay Four Legs gonna rotate in. Well, my first two bans will be Boulder Bay and Four Legs. I hate both of the map. I don't like to play on them. I'm not gonna ban Monkey Heights and Force since I love both of these maps. But these two map I will immediately ban. I just hate playing on the two map. I hate it. I literally hate Boulder Bay and Four Lakes, and I hate it that they're gonna put it in. So what's gonna be the new rank map pool? Dry Arabia, Cliffside, Himayama Forts, Gorge, Border Bay, Mongan Height, Golden Pit, and Four Lakes. From these, I'm 100% sure I'm gonna ban Four Lakes, Border Bay. I don't want to play on that two map at all, and I think the others are fine. Maybe if I get too much Gorge, I gonna ban Gorge, but Boulder Bay and Four Lakes, I gonna ban that. I just don't want to play that two map for sure. There should be more variety in the map pool, I think, because we have really good maps that should be put in, but that's it. So, map rotating out for 9.2 Team Rank map pool. They are removing Hidden Valley, Working Island, Hided, and Golden Heights. They will put in Fort, Canal, Hillendale, and Waterholes. I think that's not bad for the map pool, ranked team map pool, because Waterholes is really good for team games. Hillendale, that's a campy. I know so many people who likes to camp. Canal, another really good map by the for team games. This map is really good for team games. And Forts, well, what is my thingy about this? So let's see. We're gonna check the balance update and what's coming inside. There was a little fix. In Nomad mode, players now must complete the town center before they can age up. This is because IUBid. So that was because of IUBid. Because IUBid had a chance to age up and they without putting down their TC. Well, lel. So we have some like bug fixes like for Delhi, Sultan and Master, etc. A bug in the Korean language, improve smoothing camera, blah blah blah, localization bugs. Maps. Okay, here comes all the important stuff. Maps. African waters, players starting gold will no longer spawn threat inside the players starting forest. This is really good. So when the devs are fixing maps, that means that map eventually will go to the ranked map pool. So look like African waters will go. Hillandale, we done a tuning pass on distribution second side on Hillandale. We have more robust changes coming in the future that should help ensure that sites are placed fairly with even higher consistency, but FIFA like the same time, tuning has resulted in less clumped spawn than before. So it looks like we will soon see Hill and Dale as well in the ranked map pool. Gorge. Ship distribution has been reworked on Gorge and Forts to be more consistent across the map, with less cases of 2-3 ships spawning bunched together while other large areas remain arid. Hell yeah, Gorge ship spawn got literally fixed. Okay, balance. Springboard. Attack speed improved from 4 to 3. Attack damage reduced from 30 plus 70 versus siege and naval to 30 to 60. Now I'm scared of the attack speed change because with English you can have Springald that shooting like woo 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 under the influence of the Castle of Citadel, or Network of Citadel. So I don't know. Like, okay, now the Springle shoots 1 second faster, but with the English, I think the Springle will be broken. Maybe with the English, we will face the Springle meta again. I think the English will be the only civilization that will use the Springles as a machine gun. I'm not even joking. I'm not sure if this is a good change. Covering attack speed from 4.38 to 3.25. Now, this is a crazy change again. So I'm trying to remember any civ that has covering, can they increase their attack speed? I think they can't. Not a single civ can increase the attack speed, but 3.2 attack speed for the covering, that's gonna be really fast. Bonus damage by the siege and now decreased from 100 to 60. So they removed 40 damage from the covering. Mangonel range armor increased from 20 to 30. I don't like that. Like, why do you need to increase the ranged armor of Mangonel? Ranged armor increased from 30 to 30 for the nest of bees. Counterweight and tradition championship from 30 to from 20 to 30, and cannon bombard, green bombard from 30 to 35. You know what does it mean? Now that means gunpowder units were not able. They were not able to destroy um, bombard at all, and they will struggle to destroy mangonel or nest of bees. So now the gunpowder units, if you get the siege work, will do only three damage. Three damage to the mangonel and three damage to the nest of bees. So the gunpowder units got literally nerfed to the ground, and they will do only 3 damage to the mangonel and nest of bees. Villager torture bonus as a siege removed. The villagers will not do any bonus damage against any siege. So, what is the reason behind that? The above set of changes to Siege aims to help with late game stalemate situation and address a couple of issues with Springald and Curverines. Volatility of Springald and Couriers versus other Siege units, by increasing the attack speed and reducing damage, it now requires more Springald and Courier to be able to one-shot other Siege weapons. This should widen the window available to react to seeing these units on the battlefield before all your attack in Siege is destroyed. I mean, I'm gonna lose all my units to 6 Mangolan shooting from the Fog of War. Camping under keeps with Springle and covering surrounded by units makes them difficult to push into and pick off. But without picking them off, it is challenging to use Siege to take down the keep. By reducing the range armor of the Springle, we hope that using ranged units to pick them off becomes more viable. What? Reducing the range armor of Springle? You didn't reduce anything, boss. There is no reduction. Anyway. Battering ram. Cost reduced from 250 to 200, but giga nerf. Health reduced from 420 to 340, now takes additional 20% damage, the bonus damage from melee attacks. Attack move melee units now targets the rams automatically. Triple nerf. The cursed number. The triple nerf on the ram. Again, following up from the previous RAM changes, we are aiming to address the effective health of the RAMs and reduce the viability of RAM pushes without support units. With this change, we are making it so that the melee units will not ignore RAMs with attack move, but ranged units will. Our goal is to tune down the RAMs so that fighting them with melee units has a worthwhile return on our investment, along with reducing the health and cost. And this should also represent the population of the RAM while remaining at one population. So so they removed the bonus damage from villagers, the torch. Now they do flat 10 torch damage to the ram, which means they're gonna do 34 torch damage to destroy a ram. But the ram got cheaper, which means you can make a ram earlier. So 50 wood removed, which means if you be a 3 ram, you're gonna save 150 wood. So you're gonna always push with like 2 or 3 RAM, but now you want to push with 3 RAM because their health reduced by 80. So they lost 80 health, but they are 50 wood cheaper, so they are much cheaper. But now you need an army to push with that RAM. It's gonna be better with pushing, but this is a huge nerf to the Abbasid again. So this is literally like nobody's thinking about it, but this is literally another nerf to the Abbasid, because the Abbasid, the civilization that likes to go 2 or 3 TC. Now it's going to be much easier to punish them, since the RAM will cost less, even though the health is lower, so it's easier to kill a ram, and also takes 20 bonus damage against from melee attacks. Yes, it's gonna be easier to destroy a ram, but every civilization that has army can also make a lot of rams and has a lot of army. Example, Ottoman. Example, Delhi can now like just ram push you like baboon. Every civilization will be able to do that. Okay. Oh, also Mongol STR. So Tideburns income reduced from 30 food, 30 wood, 30 stone to 40 food, 40 wood, 10 stone. Mongols improved Tideburns change 60 food, 60 wood, 15 stone. Late game stone generation has proven to be effective. I don't think so. At creating massive amount of defenses, which can make late games feel slower than intended. I don't think so. Now it's much harder to get wonder. We want stone to be a limited resource in the later stages of the game, so defenses cannot be amassed too much over time. And also, you remove the option for us to make wonder. So two things got nerfed at the same time. So even though the developers are thinking this is good because we're not gonna see more defensive buildings, but at the same time, you removed all the chances for us to build wonder. Listen, the best thing would be the wonder doesn't cost stone, but 10,000 resource each. That's fine. Or let's say in 1 versus 1, it's like 6 or 7,000 resource each, but no stone cost, so we can build a wonder. Because now it's gonna be even much harder to go wonder victory. Imperial Age economy upgrades. Cross Castle now also provides +5 wood carry capacity in addition to a 15 getter rate. So we got an Imperial upgrade buff. Population no longer increase getter rate, so no more 50% extra stone and gold gathering. Instead, villagers drop off 50% more gold, bro. Oh my god, Mongols. Bro, this is another Mongol. Oh my lord. Like, imagine it's late, like Imperial, right? It's Imperial game. You have the, what's the name of the landmark? I always forget. The H3 Mongol landmark that you receive extra gold. Now you research this one as well. Oh, this is an insanely good buff to Japanese. So this is an insanely good buff to Japanese and insanely good buff to Mongols. So this, if you go Imperial and you get both of this upgrade, you are, oh my god, that's really good. So this is gonna be really good for Japanese and also for Mongols. We want to make an Imperial Age economy average more appealing for their cost, as well reducing the number of villagers required to sustain a late game economy. This should lead to larger army sizes for more fun. Like, as I said, this is a huge buff for the Mongols if they choose the right H3 landmark. So Buckfish says this is important to talk about. Improve villagers getting logic so they return the nearest ship instead of traveling to the distant for carcass. Create an issue where the trader was tagged as cavalry. Dog are no longer selected when using all military buildings hotkey. Horse archer units no longer favor the front formation. Conversation and position no longer target units who are blessed with a Jeanne d'Arc strike of heaven. So you can't Volulo Jeanne d'Arc unit anymore. Hand cannons from archer range will now produce 5 when using shift. Landmark town center garrison range corrected from 8 to 6? Wait, hold up. That's crazy. Wait, did they just nerfed? Wait, did they just nerf the landmark? The main town center? Wait, what? Landmark town center garrison Dude, we just received a town center nerf. Step it up. Yeah, thank you so much. So looks like our starting town center got nerfed as well. Well, if you are English player, this is your best day. Updated. Oh my god, French. Holy shit, French gonna be fucking OP again. Updated text to reflect their ability to detect, steal, and disguise is capital town center. Non-capital town centers. Updated text to reflect that these buildings cannot detect, stealth, and disguise. Stone walls. Corrected incorrect defense evolving in the help text. Capital town center. Updated the text to reflect the ability to detect, steal, and disguise. Uh, what? Why did they put it twice? Okay. Stonehouse creations. Wait, they put this. What the fuck? Control C, Control V, brothers. Golden Age 3. So a bad seed nerf. Woo! A bad seed nerf. Golden Age 3 correct an issue where villagers were receiving 30% getter rate instead of 20%. So Golden Age Tier 3 nerf, aka addition. So they fixed the bug. Ayubit, Culturing Advanced Feudal, Age of Time reduction from 40 to 20%, Culturing Advanced Castle from 40 to 20%, and research discount for 500 to 400. Fuck you, Ayubit players. No more Fast Castle. No more Fast Castle. Did you heard it? Did you heard it? Ayubit players, no more Fast Castle, brothers. Age of Time reduced from 40 to 20%, research discount from 1,500 to 1,350. Correct an issue where the first Golden Age tier was giving 50% bonus to gold, stone, and wood instead of 10%. Another nerf. Darish healing no longer heals units in garrison. Another nerf. Desert Raider weapon range no longer conflicts when upgrading Desert Raiders after researching Insular. Another nerf. Transfer shield loaded with artifacts will now properly reduce their maximum count when the ship is destroyed. Okay, that's a fix. So as you can see, I bit got punched in the ass. Abbasid Golden Age 3 got corrected, but like if you think about it, that's a nerf. So now they will get her in 20% and not 30% gathering speed. We've been watching the development of the Byzantines carefully and decided they need a significantly more nerf. Just kidding. However, while we do aim to help bring down the win rates of the help bring the win rates of the Byzantines up, we do want to ensure that their overtune elements do not get unaddressed. You did unaddress it, but never mind. We do believe that following set of changes, we help them where they need it the most in the early game. So the RAM, this is the Byzantines RAM. Cost reduced from 250 wood to 200 wood, but their health is literally almost as a Castle Age Knight, right? So they have almost the same HP as a Castle Age Knight. Cistern, getter bonus increase from 5 to 10%, 10 to 14%, 15 to 18%, 20 to 22, and 25 to 26. So now building a Dark Age Cistern is insanely good. Look at that. Dark Age Cistern 10%. And after that, the second Cistern is 14%. So we are back to Dark Age system builds, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to Dark Age system builds. Build time reduced. Look at that. Build time reduced from 20 to 15 seconds. Stone cost cap reduced from 300 stone to 250 stone. God damn, another 50 stone. Devs, why do you like 50 stone that much? Look, so they received another 50 stone. They got reduced by 50 stone. The 50 stone buff working. All right. System of the first heal landmark. I think this landmark got really good. Starting flash increase from 1 to 3. Maximum flash increase from 10 to 20. Decrease the amount of health, so that's a little bit of nerf. It just heals only 150. But reduce the healing duration from 10 seconds to 6. So you're gonna heal up like whoop. Let's say you are on 10 health and like whoop back to 160 health. Improve flash spawn rate from 45 seconds to 30 seconds. So every 30 seconds you will receive a flask, and reduce unit cooldown from 45 seconds to 20 seconds, which means every 14 seconds. Let's say you have a Cutterfrog. So every 14 seconds, the Cutterfrog will like flask, 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 non-stop drinking from the flask, and you can heal 150 health to your Cutterfrog. Insanely good. I think this landmark is becoming even better. Like they literally buffed this landmark like insanely low. Like this is buff as like this is crazy buff. You open with 3 flask now, and you receive flask every 30 seconds. Grandviner now act as a mill and monastery and includes food economic technologies. Limit shield wall damage reduction from 50 to 40%. That's a that deserved nerf. Research speed decrease from 50, 100, 150, 200, 252, 30, 60, 90, 120, and 150%. Huge nerf to the research speed. Golden Horn Tower landmark got nerfed. Reduced training speed from a 50% reduction to 60% reduction. So that's a nerf, right? Yeah. The Golden Horn Tower generates a bit too many resources per minute compared to the other castle landmark when considering the system water level. Yeah, so that's a nerf. That's a nerf. I don't know how is that a nerf, but currently that's a nerf. Produce two caching instead of three per batch. So Golden Horn Tower got double nerf. Double nerf. Look at that. So Grand Winery now as a monastery, I mean it was monastery always. So you save 200 wood, right? And another 50 wood because of the meal. And villager time. Don't forget you save up villager time so you don't need to build a meal anymore. 30 olive oil increased from 540 to 720. Oh, another nerf to the Byzantines. Varangian guards are no longer selected with matching golems. Thank you so much, devs. Imperial Hippodrome corrected issue where wolves would grant supply points. Corrected health tax of the work gen olive oil to the percent of the amount of food carried. Accuracy defense ability changes all villages weapon to a spear that deals 1, 2, 3, 5 bonus damage per age to help the text. Fixed an issue where system did not cost any wood to repair. Another nerf. Ah, guys, can you feel the Byzantine nerf? The surefire victory mastery now tracks. Okay, that's just a fix. The Chinese, we got some buff and nerf. Imperial Academy now produce Imperial official with a 30% discount. Sheesh. That's a good buff to the Chinese. Dog decrease work rate bonus from 20 to 10%. That's a huge nerf. Improve the supervised ability description. Okay, that's a fix. Fix an issue where Chinese have okay, that's a fix as well. So we got a really that's a huge buff. What the fuck? This is insane. 30% cheaper IO, and that's a huge nerf on the docs. Delhi. When researching manuscript, yeah, dog can destroy. This is just a bug fix. Vingar Rangers are now selected with all Rangers. Bug fix. French. French trade now currently during 20% more research instead of 33%. Nerf on the French trade. Fix an issue where a Chamber of Commerce would skip one free trade if two or more economic technical are researched in a dark age. Fix. HRE. Correct an issue where whole inspiration would be cast on every. Okay, fix. HRE players. Oh, oh, HRE in the patch notes. We got the fix, guys. We got the fix. Nice. All right. HR is still F tier. So the Japanese, the Shinto Shrine. Don't say that, Champret, because they are in the chat. The Shinto Shrine and Buddhist temple now each contain 3 new technologies which replace herbal medicine, piety, and tide barns. Shinto Shrine. Shinto rituals increase the Shinto priest healing rate by 60%, health by 40%, and move speed by 15%. Jeanne Festival, all buildings gain +2 line of sight every 10 minutes. All economical units heal for 100% of their max health over 3 seconds. Bunrei increase the maximum number of Yorishiro by 2, immediately spawn 2 Yorishiro at the floating gate. Buddhist Temple. Zen, Buddhist monk generate 25 gold every 60 seconds. Nehan upgrades the Buddhist conversation to Nehan conversation, which has 25% shorter cooldown, and addition improves neighbor allied units movement speed by 25% when cast. 5 mountain ministries. Buddhist temples are actually cast Soei Sutra on a nearby enemy every 6 seconds. Bro, Japanese H3 got buffed. Like, that's crazy. Their H3 got buffed like insane. Holy shit. Buddhist monk, the conversation ability has been renamed to Buddhist conversation, and the description has been updated to properly indicate that neighbor allies gain 20% damage for 20 seconds when Booty's conversation is cast. Booty's temple now has a build limit of 5. Townsetter rocket range decreased from 9 to 8. Okay, Chad, this I was yelling at the devs like lot that please change the hand cannon name. Please just change the hand cannon name. Change it to hand cannon Ashigaru. We need hand cannon Ashigaru. Dude, I was spamming the devs every fucking day, every fucking week, every fucking month. We got hand cannon Ashigaru. We got hand cannon Ashigaru. Yes, let's go. Coco Township will no longer instantly spawn a shinobi, but instead queue up. Ooh, that's an insane nerf. Coco Township will no longer instantly spawn a shinobi, but instead queue up in a production for free when the landmark completes construction. That's an insane nerf to the Japanese on hybrid maps. I think like Japanese will be not as strong anymore on hybrid maps because the Coco Township got nerfed. On hybrid maps, the shinobi timing doesn't give other civilization reasonable time to establish an answer when scouting the landmark and responding to the shinobi sabotage ability. Then again, Gunsmith update the UI to show the current number of the stockpiles available to spend. Thank you for the fix. Booty is one we no longer leader stand. Corrected issue where the Soy Sutra. Kokodanshi. Corrected issue where the shinobi copper plating technology. Corrected issue when a bonus was deployed 2% instead of 2 fire armor. The floating gave no longer fail to create a Shinto priest. Correct an issue when a range cavalry were not benefiting from Unabandonment. So now you can increase the attack damage of Onamusha. Correct an issue where melee infantry and cavalry charge attack was not benefiting from Katana Abandonment. Onabugation no longer share formation. Casa de Crow is no longer selected with the select all units hotkey. Fix an issue where the affiliation from Daimyo upgrades wouldn't benefit from the upgrades. Thanks God, the upgrade got fixed. Transport ship loaded with Bannerman will now properly reduce their max if they die. Corrected issue where researching other ship would increase the weapon range of Samurai. So they fixed another huge bug for the Japanese that they got increased weapon range of the Samurai. Ability text to reflect health reduction bonus and what can detection with disguise. So you can see Japanese got an insane amount of bug fix and changes to their castle age. Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc no longer gains experience from wolves. Okay, do that with Rus on the deers. Thank you. Hannibal hard damage reduction reduced from 50-60 to 45-60. Tier 2 Archer Jeanne d'Arc had increased from 200 to 225. Okay, that's a buff to Jeanne d'Arc. Jeanne d'Arc was weak, Chad. What the fuck? Tier 2 Archer Jeanne d'Arc movement speed increased from 5 to 5.5. 5. How is that? Like 5? We are in a 5 by 5, right? So TRT Holy Red damage reduced from 35 to 30. That's a nerf to melee Jeanne d'Arc in level in tier 3. TRT melee Jeanne d'Arc had reduced from 450 to 360. So almost that's almost 100 health. Yeah, almost 100 health. 90 health nerf on Jeanne d'Arc in tier 3. Tier 3 melee Jeanne d'Arc armor reduced from 5 to 4. Tier 3 melee Jeanne d'Arc damage reduced from 20 to 16, charge damage from 30 to 24. Range Jeanne d'Arc had reduced from 350 to 280. Tier 3 range Jeanne d'Arc damage reduced from 80 to 15. Tier 4 melee Jeanne d'Arc damage reduced from 50 to 40. Tier 4 range Jeanne d'Arc damage reduced from 35 to 28. Tier 4 melee Jeanne d'Arc armor reduced from 6 to 5. So as you can see, they buffed the Archer Jeanne d'Arc, but every kind of stat got nerfed. But here's when we pull out the bunny from the hat. Company equipment castle age cost increased from 175 to 500. This is what increased the stat of the minions. Moved from the keep to the blacksmith, so you're gonna find it in a blacksmith and not the keep. Increased health and damage of Jeanne d'Arc by 25% at tier 3 and 4. Increased Jeanne d'Arc armor by 1. So they nerfed Jeanne d'Arc when the Jeanne d'Arc is in age 2, but you will receive the strength back when you go to H3. So when Jeanne d'Arc gains H3 and you have free 500 resource, it will gain back the stat, the armor that they like took away from you. Slowing down tier 3 by reducing XP gain from wolves, reducing the base stat of Jeanne d'Arc, changing company equipment accessories to restore the lost stats, even though that says that. Additionally, we are tuning down the damage reduction for Hunter Hall to help with the ridiculous situation where she can solo a keep. We have plans to rework the damage reduction mechanism in a later update as well. Jeanne d'Arc will no longer lose ability charge progress or cooldown progress when leveled up, garrison, or killed. Jeanne d'Arc abilities can no longer be interrupted by auto attacks during casting. So these are all fixes. Divine Arrow ability shows an improved error message when they are trying to target Gaia. Holy Wrath no longer damages units in garrison. Thanks God. So you can't go to a tower and use Holy Wrath. You will not damage the units inside the tower. Divine Restoration no longer heals units in garrison. Correctly issue where Jeanne d'Arc would gain experience from sheep. Included damage tiering information of Jeanne d'Arc, Holy Wrath, and Divine Arrow based attack tree. Tips are now selected with all military buildings. Wheelbarrow for the Mongols are improved. They improved wheelbarrow maximum number of resources carried from 7 to 9. So overall, these are both buff and nerf. It's a buff to ranged Jeanne d'Arc, but overall a huge nerf to Jeanne d'Arc. Fuck you, Jeanne d'Arc. Okay, OOTD. The Dragon Villager getter rate increased from 25 to 28%, and you're gonna be, oh, that's only 3%. Bro, that's insanely good. Okay, so listen to me. I'm not even joking. The 3 extra% for the Dragon Villagers is literally good. Now, so what you need to imagine. So if a normal villager, let's say, has 0.8333, 0.83, let's say, getter rate on a deer, that means the OOTD villager has, let me calculate it. Okay. So I think if I calculate correctly, so the OOTD villager now will have one or even better getter rate from the deer. And also, so when you have the one getter rate for the deer, you can increase it by another 15% on the meal upgrade. So this is a permanent increase. You know what I mean? So the villagers get their 28% faster compared to a normal villager. This will actually helps a hell lot in early economy. So now you just put a horticulture on it, and you're gonna get your food from farms like crazy. Bodkin Ball's damage increased from siege from 10 to 20. That's insane. The Gilded Lunchtime health increased from 170 to 180, 200, 210, to 210, which means they are Imperial upgrade, which gives you extra health. Oh my god, those Lunchtime is going to be insane. Asbach Palace damage reduction buff is not behaving as intended. They fixed Asbach. Streamer the Dragonfire no longer deal damage to nearby buildings. Create an issue where the Gilded Knights will lose their Warhorse enchantment. Ottoman buff. Sultan in trade network, free traders increased from 2 to 3, increased trade garrison from 6 to 10, reduced income for each trader from 28 to 24 gold per minute. Fix an issue where the edit super upgrade was taking longer than intended to research, reduced from 90 to 60 seconds. So this is actually, if I mathematically correct, like I'm perfectly correct in mathematics, that's wait, let me check again. So we're gonna have a flat 240 gold per minute with 10 traders inside. And you just need to buy 7 traders, which is like what, 850 resource? So that's really cheap. And if you get the trade bags, if I'm correct, if you get the trade bags, um, and, Is it correct? You will get 312 gold per minute with 10 traders inside the Sultani trade network, which is absolutely how much? Wait, how much relic is that? Um, yeah, which is 4 relic. So having 10 traders inside the landmark is literally 4 relic for you. 4 relic of world economy. You get 312 gold per minute. That's crazy, dude. 312 gold per minute. That's literally 4 relics. Now imagine if you collect the relics as well. Then imagine how much gold you're gonna receive. I'm saying that with the Vizier. Because right now you receive only 214. So if your Ottoman trade is in play, you just put the traders inside the landmark and that's it. And after that, you're gonna get insane gold per minute. Wandering Town damage reduced from 50 to 25%, so that's a nerf to Rus. And the Juicy Legacy nerf. Song Dynasty building cost discount reduced from 40 to 30%. Song bonus dynasty change from non-military building to effective economic and population building. So no more cheaper tower. No more cheaper tower. Lumber camp, mill, mining camp, granaries, farm, town center, house, village, and markets. Magician and garden range reduced from 9 to 8 tiles. Berry food per minute reduced from 8 to 6. Stone from 30 to 25. Gold from 30 to 25. Zushi Library Cloud of Terror effect reduced by 0.125 tiles and increased the damage fall off. Thanks God, no more OP Zushi Bombard. Dock work just like the Chinese. It is no longer possible to queue more than 2 technologies. That was a bug. Tang Dynasty no longer reduced the Wonder cost. Corrected issue where the Yuan Dynasty discount did not apply to the Yuan Raider. Shaolin monks are viable to pick up and deposit relics reliably. Corrected issue where the Imperial officials could supervise markets. So now you can't supervise markets anymore. Rest in peace. 10,000 bolts update helped to clarify that the additional bolt from crossbow is 40% as effective as the main weapon. Known issues. There are some. Coming up, following up from the Lunar Fair event that's set to begin in a few short days, we will be celebrating Women's Day with our next season event. Set to kick off early March. We are also going in the next major update and look forward to sharing more soon. So they're gonna share more information soon about the big major update. Well. I'm happy to hear that. So again, what did we got today? We got Zushi nerf, Ottoman buff, Rus nerf, OOTD buff, Mongol, Jeanne d'Arc, many nerf and 1 buff to Archer Jeanne d'Arc. Japanese full rework on the H3 landmarks, aka many buffs and many nerfs. So Japanese got buff and nerf. HRE. French got fixed. English, Delhi. Chinese got buff and nerf at the same time. Byzantines got nerfed and buffed at the same time. A lot of nerf, a lot of buff for the Byzantines. Ayubid got a huge amount of nerf. A huge amount of nerf. Abbasid got a nerf. And also we got cheaper Rams, but weaker. So that's a thing as well. And we got Imperial upgrades much more stronger. So yeah, like as I said, the Mongols are gonna be busted. So yeah, that's the patch note. So thank you all of you for checking with me the patch today. Now we're gonna check some stuff with the patch as well in game right now. Let's launch the game.